Hey guys, Rinji here, once again bringing you the worst out of VTuber community. And today we have a doozy of a drama. As it intersects with a lot of previous VTuber dramas, it goes back years, flies all over the place in terms of timeline. It's a very complicated issue and parts of it would require hours to go through all of the evidence and counter evidence to some of the accusations that were flying around back then. But in terms of presenting a simpler story, we have this. A company producing energy drinks, platforming a harasser and false accusation spreader called Marina a VTuber, of course, as she became a partner for this particular company. And the backlash to it was almost immediate and with a lot of intensity. So let's take a look what happened. This is the Glitch Energy Twitter account announcing that Marina is now part of their team, part of the few sponsored VTubers that they have under their wing. So let's read that. Announcement. Please help us welcome the newest member of hashtag GlitchFam at Marina VT. She's a VTuber with a perfect combo of sass, wit, and charm. With her personality, the content is unforgettable. Use code Marina for 20% off at glitchenergy.com. And then there's a short video introducing Marina to people. But I have a different kind of introduction for you. Ready? So let's take a look at that. Upon the backlash of what Marina actually did, and with that particular tweet receiving hundreds of replies, the company decided to do the wise thing and local replies and then do even more. And that's hide replies that disagree with what they were doing there. At this point, there's hundreds of replies to that particular tweet, and there's also hundreds of hidden replies to it. So let's read through all of them. Maybe all of them, maybe some of them. There's way too many to read. Kind of weird to want someone that harasses people over a video game, slandering another VTuber falsely as a pedo, and all around problematic for your brand. You have sponsored a harasser, color me surprised, hard pass, too toxic for me. Makes sense, she just toxic as your energy drinks. You're all in for a rude awakening, which of course happened considering the amount of tweets that had to be hidden by the company. Very bad choice, had interest in trying your products in the past. To the point where I was browsing them in this past week, but this just sealed the fact that I won't be supporting. Nice to know you support someone who sends harassment mobs to someone who played the game. Fuck ever buying your product now. I remember when they harassed Pika over a video game. The energy drink will go down like Bud Light, the toxic trash harassed Silvervale over the Wizard game. Terrible person to pick. You might think this one, guys. She's toxic bully who likes to make other girls cry and harass them off the internet for playing video games she doesn't like. She ain't Pog, my dudes, and so on and so forth. Many pages of hidden replies, hundreds. And you might be wondering what all of this actually relates to. Oh, it's the Hogwarts Legacy thing again. You know, if you remember the very big controversy where people were being harassed left and right, gaslit for wanting to play the stupid wizard game, as the game supported and promoted, apparently according to some people, a very controversial individual, J.K. Rowling, a transphobe that apparently, quote-unquote, wants to promote trans people genocide and all of that. I won't get into the details of that because, again, I've created so much content about this already and I will be just treading old grounds, and this video would be several hours long instead of several minutes long in order to introduce something new. But yeah, the hidden replies went on and on, over 100. And if you're wondering in what particular way did Marina actually contribute to people getting harassed and this whole narrative that this video game harms people? Well, Marina has gone to some people and expressed her opinion about it, like this one, to a now deleted post about someone that wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy. I'm confused how you think you're the victim here. You expressed interest, thus promoted something to your following. In something that harms the trans community and people express their concern or issues. It's copium of thing, there's nothing wrong with streaming it. And yet, these were the kinds of tactics that these weird Twitter freaks, these weird Twitter activists used at that time, trying to gaslit you, trying to present a version of reality where you're doing something wrong just because you want to play a wizard game. And when you defended yourself, this is the type of replies you got from several people. And Marina was part of that. And of course, she also did this kind of thing. If you're a trans ally and not gonna stream or promote the mediocre wizard game, let us know. I think too many trans streamers / viewers are feeling unsupported. I'd love to know who's with us. So basically, making your own brigade in order to promote that sort of thing. And whoever wasn't on board got that kind of treatment, like with this previous tweet from February, and this one was from January. So again, the fundaments of this sort of thing will set way before the harassment actually started. So Marina, as much as she likes to say that she wasn't a part of it and she didn't harass anybody, and she didn't contribute to any of the Hogwarts Legacy stuff, this is just an outright lie, and there's plenty of evidence to support that. But let's continue into something else. Due to this backlash that this particular tweet got, Marina decided then to go to her Discord and brigade her following into posting positive comments under the tweet, which hilariously backfired because virtually nobody went there in order to say anything positive about Marina. So let's read this one from her Discord. At everyone at Stream Notifs. Hi gamers, I need to ask a favor from supporters. My glitch announcement caught the attention of the transphobes, and there are a lot of trolls who are trying to harass me / glitch and spread the same old rumors about me harassing people. The classic trans people are harassers thing. If I could ask for people to comment some positive things on the thread, I would appreciate it. Please don't engage with the trolls or negativity directly, but just expressing interest or positivity would be helpful to me right now when this group is trying so hard to drag me and my reputation. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened there with that sort of thing. But you might also think, well, this is all that bad. You know, she only expressed some minor disagreements with the people that played Hogwarts Legacy. It's not that bad, all that gaslighting. With the sarcasm turned off on that sort of thing, Marina has also done much worse, which I also read during this video. And that thing that I personally consider the worst part of it is continuing to spread rumors and false evidence against a VTuber called Bungo Taiga, who was accused of a lot of misconduct, including harassing mods, including being mean to some very people, but also a lot of things that wouldn't be passed off as minor infractions. One of them being accused of being a pedophile. And that's again a whole different story, which would take hours to explain. But long story short, Taiga was exonerated by a person that wanted to do a deeper dive into the whole situation and revealed that most of the stuff was just completely fake or construed in such a way that made seem like Taiga was talking about actual children in the documents presented by the accusers, whereas all of that stuff dealt with either fictional characters or was just weird roleplay on Discord. So the only thing that was real in that particular document was the fact that Taiga was an asshole to a bunch of people. It also turned out that some of the people that were responsible for creating the document were harassers of their own, with a whole slew of their own accusations leveled against them. But again, this is what Taiga had to say at Glitch Energy when he found out that Marina was being platformed by them and promoted. Remembering Marina refused to take down a libel document calling me a pedophile written by an abuser who actually date raped a trans girl on her 18th birthday. She's an actual middle school teacher who sexualizes being a teacher as her VTuber gimmick. And this is the document from 2022 and the accusations from 2022 which Marina promoted on her Twitter account. If you need spark notes on who Bungo Taiga / Taiga / Taigs is, a person who should not be in this community, here you go, full doc below. And there's the tweet. And upon that exoneration happened by this user called BurnBurn8 here, they personally contacted, I think they personally contacted Marina about these accusations to see if Marina would actually take back the things that she said, but you know, she decided to double down and say that there's apparently some person that knew Taiga personally and can, you know, can confirm all of the accusations that were labeled against him. So here's that particular DM with Marina and Taiga commenting on it. Source, trust me bro. At Marina VT, you're a piece of shit. And here's what Marina had to say in the DMs. The only thing I'm interested in saying to you is that I'm very close friends with someone who actually dated Taiga and confirmed and corroborated many things that he stated interests. They did not want to speak out publicly on things, and I don't blame them. I was the biggest factor in me sharing any info. All it was already available. Have had no connection to Taiga or personal stake. Plus, seeing what was said by him directly in screenshots is more enough to me. None of what I've taken issue with in direct screenshot has actually been exonerated or proven fake. Please leave me alone. And yeah, that person that Marina is bringing forth, this person that apparently dated Taiga, has never been brought up. This person has never come forward with their own accusations. And it's clearly stated here that Marina pretty much ignored everything that was stated in the exoneration documents and just decided to, whoa, I'm gonna double down and do whatever. I don't care that Bungo Taiga's whole career was essentially ruined by that, because it was. Bungo Taiga was supposed to appear at a major event before the whole accusations dropped. This particular event was big. There were whole lifetimes. Kiara was there, and Taiga was supposed to appear there too with a lot of big names. It was supposed to be a very big event for Taiga, but ever since the accusations, things haven't been going on very well for him. The popularity dropped. That was all but there before the accusations, and even after the exoneration document, a lot of people that have agreed with that document beforehand have not said anything in order to fix this issue. They have not apologized to Taiga in any sort of significant way, and they just have moved on with their lives, either completely ignoring the stuff that they said before, or just doubling down or tripling down like Marina here. But this is not where it ends, because Marina, upon seeing what happened with the glitch stuff, decided to triple down that she didn't harass anybody and she's completely innocent. Throwback to when I apparently harassed people. Oh wait, I've seen the wildest lies come out of the hate brigading I got today. I can make up the foulest mischaracterizations, but I'm not going anywhere. Oh, the only brigading that was going on there, Marina, was you trying to set a positive opinion on that tweet that was getting quote-unquote brigaded by the people that just noticed you and remembered you for what you did in the past. They remember, and this will follow you forever. The same way that things follow Taiga now. Even though it's completely unearned and doesn't go along with any kind of justice. But as far as justice is concerned, your actions are gonna be following you in the same way. And the nail in the coffin for Glitch themselves is that upon hearing what Taiga had to say about this whole issue, they decided to blog him. And that's pretty much the end of the story for right now. It's a whole mess. It goes back in time several times to all kinds of VTuber dramas that were there, all kinds of major events that happened within the VTuber community. And as I always say, these things do cycle back a lot of times, and this was one of these cases. If anything new arises out of this, I'll be sure to notify you. And you do your due diligence and look up all of this stuff I mentioned here. Because if you can't believe me, believe your own eyes. Look up all the evidence and counter evidence with these cases and make up your own mind. And please try to be as unbiased and as just as you can. Because some people get away with too much in the VTuber community, and they think they can keep on doing that because they have a following. But for right now, that's everything. I hope to see you on the next one.